After a season that displayed a very limited running game and at times an inability to protect the quarterback, pair that with the fact that you lost some depth pieces like Yakiri Walker, Peyton Kirkland, Ethan Boyd, and Hank Zelinkas, and then fast forward or rewind, whichever you want to do, to the Alamo Bowl, where it appeared that the offense just couldn't get anything going at times, and you just knew that something like this was coming. But don't worry, because help is on the way for the trenches, and we're going to talk about all that in 1 second.
Hey guys, it's LJ, and make sure you like the video and subscribe for more great content from my daddy.
But before we get started, make sure y'all like this video and comment y'all thoughts down below. Y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing to the moon, Alice. And if nobody told y'all this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all, man. Now this is just not about this not just about the offensive line and stuff like that, man. First off, big shout out to Big O Sakin and Darius for the footage that you'll be seeing in the background here and there, man. You know, I'm trying to incorporate some more of this stuff, but without those guys, a lot of the content couldn't even get out, man. So, hey, money on the flow, let's get straight to it. So it all started with some of these tweets from the no-sco zone, and it's just saying that some linemen are set to visit Boulder. Now, again, these linemen, we don't know if these guys will be plug-and-play starters. We don't know if they will just be depth pieces because we did lose some linemen there are, and then we're going to lose some to the NFL. I don't know if Ty Brown can come back. I don't know, but we do know that Carday Smith is coming. We do know that we have 2 freshmen All-American in Jordan Seaton and my boy Cash in the middle, man. So we know that we have those guys. So we don't know if we're really looking for 3 other linemen or if it's going to be 2 other linemen. And the reason I'm saying that there may be some guys that are returning, but I'm not very familiar with the eligibility that they have, and so. It changes all the time. You think somebody has 1 year. We thought that Nikhil Green was done. We thought he was done. And then he got a whole nother year. He's going to Alabama. He's going to do his thing and you know, improve his draft stock and get to the league. So like I don't talk about the eligibility too much because I don't know who has what. But it all started with this tweet right here from the No-Sco Zone, man. And like I said, a series of tweets. Actually, we're going to start with this one, and then let's start with the linebacker, man. Let's start with the linebacker Matavius French. He's set to visit Boulder between January 3rd and the 5th, according to On 3 or what have you. And then French is set to visit Colorado this season. He posted 80 tackles and with 17 being for loss. So he seems like more of a outside linebacker. I'm not familiar with his game, but he does seem, if he's got 17 for loss, seems like he might be an outside linebacker or somebody that's going to fire a lot or what have you. So he might be outside linebacker, inside linebacker, but like he looks like he's the one that goes more than assessing the play or trying to be out in coverage or what have you. So, you know, like if you're running a 3-4, then one of your linebackers is going to be like more like TJ Watt, where he's just an edge, where he's listed as a linebacker, but he's much more, he plays like a lineman, more almost like how Nikhil Green and LaJohntay David played. I mean, not LaVontae Bentley. I mean, I keep wanting to call that man LaJohntay David, but you know, he may play a lot more like that, where it's more fire or just like he's playing more like an up lineman than you know, a coverage linebacker or somebody in the middle. So I'm not familiar with his game, like I said, so I don't know which one he does play. But if he does come and we're able to pair him here with let me go up here and talk to my guy from Jackson State, able to pair him with Reginald Hughes, looks like that should be a great combination to replace Nikhil Green and LaVontae Bentley. But I don't know if Bentley is coming back, if he has any eligibility or what. We have no clue. Like I don't know. It's always funny because with these guys, they have eligibility left with the whole pandemic year, and then, you know, we got the some people getting a year back from JUCO or what have you, and then some of the guys are you know, they just 5th year seniors or something like that, and it makes it very difficult to know the status of the eligibility. But hey, it is what it is. So if that young man comes, very welcome addition. Also, we still got JB there, so It'll be interesting, but depth is never a bad thing. Up next, we have Wagner transfer offensive tackle Brandon Snee plans to visit Colorado this weekend per On3. This young man is a massive individual, 6'7", 320-pound tackle, has a 84-inch wingspan that he's used to post a 79.8 pass block grade and a 72.6 run block grade PFF. He has 2 seasons of eligibility left. So somebody like that coming in, and maybe he'll be playing right tackle again. I think Ty Brown is done. I'm not absolutely sure, but it looks like they shuffled that right tackle position a few times during the game. And also you got to get the depth in, because we don't know who the offensive line coach is going to be. He may be elevated from within, or he might be elevated from brought in or what have you. But we don't know what they got to get their pieces together and get their unit together and get them working as soon as possible. But 6'7", 320 pounds, hey, if he can move those feet, that's all that matters. Then you have Prairie View A&M offensive tackle William Boone is set to visit Colorado. Let me see, same time, the 3rd through the 5th, per his agent. And see, that's with an agent right there, AP Finney. I don't know who his agent is or what agency he's with, but when you're dealing with agents, a lot of times with this, this is how it goes, man. It's just almost like the NFL. Like I said, that's why I feel like Coach Belichick will do well. But 6'7", 340-pound offensive tackle didn't allow a sack in the fall, and he has 2 years of eligibility left. So if this young man is as good as advertised and able to transfer that from Prairie View to this level of Colorado, should be good to go, man. And then last but not least, we got Louisiana Tech offensive lineman Zarian McGill will be visiting Colorado this weekend per Peter Nakos. And I mean, they saying the 3rd through the 5th, but that is this weekend or what have you. So that is this weekend. All these guys are coming in this weekend. I don't have any info on Zarian McGill. They didn't put it up there, but we're going to find out his statistics or what have you, because that's what we do. Let's go to 24/7, and here we go with Mr. McGill, Zarian McGill, 6'2", 308 pounds, and what was that him? Yep, transfer from Louisiana Tech, and then he's entering the portal right now. So this is he, 6'2", 308. So he would be the smallest one of everyone that is slated to come, but man, it's crazy. It's a crazy world that we live in when you say that somebody who is 6'2", 308 is small. Just like they got Cash at 6'3", 300 pounds. They're saying that man is small. He's not small by any stretch of the imagination. But like we said, this young man will be visiting this weekend. If we can secure all 3 of these young men, like I said, we don't know if they're going to be depth pieces or what, or if they're going to be plug and play starters. A lot of them have a lot of time, but we also added a couple of offensive linemen. Same thing that we did last year. A lot of depth. Like we have Aki Agumbi, and he's 6'4", 315. He got Carter Miller, 6'2", 300 pounds. And then I think those are the only ones that we added. So you could be adding that would be a total of 5 offensive linemen that have been added, and I think it's going to be like 3 going out. Well, how many did we have go out? 1, 2, 3, 4 go out, and you're going to be bringing a total of 5 in. So, like I said, as far as depth goes and plug and play, and then obviously you're going to be losing somebody to the NFL, at least 1 or 2. But we know who's going to be there. We know Jordan is going to be there. We know Carday Smith is coming. So that might be 2. And then we know that Cash, unless somebody comes in and blows doors, Cash is going to be the center. So that might be 3. And then these other, 2 of these guys will get in where they fit in or what have you. Or they might be out there battling, and it may be, hey, you think this is your job? This ain't your job, baby. You're going to have to fight for it or what have you. So it could be one of those deals where like competition is never a bad thing. When you got guys that come in and are hungry and they want to make things better for the Buffs, that's one of those things where it's just never a bad thing. The other thing is, and this is the elephant in the room, the offense. Like I want to think about it like this. The offense as the quarterback goes, so goes the offense, and you have one of the best quarterbacks in college football that has left. You saw how differently Georgia looks with Gunnar Stockton at the helm. That's my team, Georgia. We look very different with Gunnar Stockton at the helm than we did with Carson Beck. After 3 weeks, it may be different. Then you saw how differently Miami looked when Cam Ward came out. So it's going to be a different type of game this year, and it appears that we're getting guys I'm thinking that we're settling in to be able to run the ball, and you want to make it very easy on Juju as far as transitioning to being that guy. You don't want to put too much on his shoulders. He's already got to come in, learn the offense, and then he's going to be competing with Caden Salter. So it's like you want to make this as easy a transition as you possibly can, but at the same time, you look at somebody like Oregon and you see how they have rebuilt that team, the trenches first, and you see how Cam was just standing there like he didn't even have to move. Like he said, he got those trench babies for real. That's the biggest thing that you want to do with the team. Rebuild both lines and then get those lines very stout, and then you go from there. But one thing is, Shedeur covered up a lot. They say he held the ball too long, this, that, and the other. He made that offense go. He covered up a lot of issues that were there, I would say. But the offensive line play wasn't bad this year. It always could be better, but it looks like they're just looking to ever improve this. So we'll see how this goes, man. Hopefully all these guys sign, and hopefully they get out, they can get out there, get downhill, run block. And it'll be a different type of offense, because when you have somebody like Shedeur, you do want to put the ball in his hands every single time, just because of how talented he is. It's almost like Tom Brady. That's like with Cam Ward and Shedeur. You want to get them guys. Your running game is going to suffer because of how good they are. But now that you're bringing in two new quarterbacks, you're probably going to lean more heavily on the running game or what have you, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Hope you guys like the video, subscribe if you're new. And also, if you don't do anything else, man, slide by my website and get your tees in the breeze when you're rocking with Breeze Tees, man. These t-shirts that we create, all done, all in-house. We print transfers. We do everything that you might like is going to be down there. Link is down in the description. And I'll holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ.
Godspeed.